A warm welcome everyone, and my name is Nick, and we're reviewing an Amiga game. It's Overlander, yes, published by Elite in 1989. Quite a cool title screen, but don't let that fool you. Also come out on the Commodore 64, Spectrum, the Amstrad CPC and the Atari ST. This is a sort of like a racer shooter type game. We'll be kind to it, we'll say sort of in the design of Lotus 2 like the Views or Jaguar XJ220. But it's more close to, in terms of quality, maybe Crazy Cars 2.5 maybe. It's a one-player game, all comes on one disc, and it's set in the year 2025, although you wouldn't know it. And by selecting different missions, you must put the worlds to rights. Depending on which one you select, depends on the difficulty. More money for the more difficult, as we buy fuel, which is always important in a racing game. We get money, we upgrade the car, and so forth. But my main aim of this is to try and get off level 1. Will we do it? Well, maybe. So it's 2 missions each time, so that should decide. But Overlander by Elite 1989. There is another Amiga game called Overlander, but I'm not sure that's a racing game. So here we go. So see the similarities sort of with Lotus immediately. There's a lot of red here, and the car is extremely slippery to control. And it blows up quite quickly too. So there's automated gears. You see the red car on the sort of dashboard there. I think if an arrow's forward or back, it represents a car trying to shoot at you. My lives are represented by that 5 you can see on the steering wheel on the right of the dash. And I've bought a battering ram thing, which hopefully helps. Nice undulation here, good frame rate. Yeah, but a little bit on the dull side so far. Now, normally I don't like games which try and combine a dashboard with a chase view at the same time, because I think it's a bit of a cheat sheet. They don't have to use as much as the screen if necessary. But the chase view on its own would have been good, but they didn't go for the steering wheel in the dash, which would have obscured it more, so that's at least one thing. But they should have used the whole screen. So there's motorbikes trying to stop me, there's people that will fire bombs and machine guns and all that sort of stuff. Right, this is a bomb layer, this thing, so I go over one of his bombs, but I've killed him. Oh, I think I hit a bomb. And occasionally there'll be wrecked cars at the side. If I bash into any of them, we're gone. Now, this is one of those games where it's got a red and white rumble strip each side. Now, you normally only get that on racetracks, but this is a normal road, so something's gone a bit wrong there. We're in the desert somewhere. As far as I'm aware, there's been some sort of nuclear war, and we have to race from city to city, putting wrongs to rights. 1989 by Elite. Hooray! So much better than Crazy Cars 2 and 1. I prefer Crazy Cars 3 to this one. But all Lotus games are better. And also Jaguar XJ220. Now there's fences in the road, as in the original Lotus game. Push forward on the joystick to accelerate, and it will stay at that speed. It won't slow down unless you crash into something, and pull back on the joystick to slow it down. Best to go slow through here. There's no timer ticking down that I'm aware of. We just need to get to the end. Chase HQ, another game a bit like in this sort of like view. At least when you got to the end, you had to destroy a villain or make their car stop by battering it and shooting it. This hasn't got that, so Chase HQ is a bit better than this as well. Let's get to the end here. This is the easiest of the 2 missions I've selected. Now, I don't think too many people would have had this game. If you've had it, comment below. Not just on the Commodore Amiga, or on any system. I'll probably be reviewing it at some stage on the ZX Spectrum to see how it compares on 8 bits. I haven't seen it on the Atari ST or the Amstrad CPC. If you have, then comment below. How does it compare? Right, we're being shot at here. You might be able to hear. It's or is my exhaust pipe just scraping along the ground? Right, see the red arrow and the red car on the dashboard? Enemy below, but I can just... We got an unlimited amount of bullets firing forward, though we can buy missiles which will help take these big blue things out. How many lives have I got? 2. So if I don't get to the end here, I'll try the more difficult mission. Maybe. Yeah. It's sun up, isn't it, in the desert? We're racing between city... Oh, look at that. You go off the road, and you blow up almost immediately if you crash into one of these trees. Cockpit chase view, and kaboom, I blew up like a souffle. Game over! That wasn't very good. I was expecting to get the end there. I want to at least see level 2 to see if the design changes. But I'm suspecting it might stay roughly the same. So, yeah, already we can say this game is not brilliant, but it's not rubbish either. The music's quite good. I like that Starfield display's quite nifty. I think it cost about £20 at the time of release. There were more expensive games. That's probably about it, really. But it goes without saying, pick Lotus first without this one. If you want a shooty sort of like game like this, Chase HQ. Great music on this. Okay, right, well, shall we do the same mission? Would that make sense, or should we do the more complicated one? Secret documents, counterfeit money. Let's do counterfeit money. Because I couldn't do the easy stage, it makes sense to do the more difficult one. Does it? Maybe. So we've got more money here, because there's a bigger risk factor. What should we get? I don't know what that is. Bulletproofing. There was someone shooting at me, wasn't there? So we'll get that. We can't get too many things, so you've got a slot for each thing. Right, let's go. Let's do this thing. And let's shoot as much stuff as I can. Nice bit of undulation here. I like a racing game that's fast with undulation, and this has got those at least. Cars don't weave too much. I like seeing the motorbikes there. Lotus games didn't have motorbikes. To my... No, they didn't, did they? Unless someone did a mod or something. We could probably bash those out the way. Haven't got the battering ram this time. Yeah, we got those. They can fire those bullets at us all day. We're not going to blow up. We've got bulletproofing. What car is this? It's a car from 2025. Looks like some kind of Ferrari, maybe. Looks a bit boxy for a car of 2025, but this game was made in 1989, so this is perhaps what they thought it was going to be like. I would have liked a flying car by then, to be honest. Right, cutting around this bend quite well. Let's just do better than last time. I think I've been going too fast. I don't need to go fast. We're not racing anyone. We should just slow down. The barriers are the worst. It's getting past these. Yeah, it's getting past those blue truck things that are dropping bombs off the back is the main thing. Perhaps I need to hold back and shoot them. Occasionally, one of the enemies will draw alongside us to try and knock us off the road. So be ready for that. Right, boom. Oh, I need a missile. Right, come on. Just. Yeah. You don't see that every day. Yeah, that took me by surprise. Yeah. Oh well, there you go. So that's the risk of planting dead trees by the roadside. You could go off slightly and explode into your component atoms, never to be seen again. Right. Okay. We're aware of this now. Who designs these roads? Oh, there's no crossroads in this. Oh, look at that. There's a wrecked car by the side. So, if possible, try and stay down the middle. We're down to 3 lives already. This isn't looking good to complete the stage. Stay in the middle. What was that? I think a landmine. It's only 2 lives. This is going quicker than last time. The bulletproofing doesn't protect you from landmines. Right, let's weave round these gates. Some twits put in the road for reasons unknown. There's no roadwork going on. Some kids probably. They should be locked up. 2025. Who's in the desert putting these here? Judge Dredd should be around by now. Right, let's blow up these motorbike fellows. They're probably having a race of their own. Don't mess with me. There's no indicator showing how far along the stage you are. Now that would be good to see. Like Super Hang-On, the motorbike game, that shows you how far you're going. And the Lotus games do as well. This hasn't got that. No real tight corners. They're like sweeping speed ones. So no hairpins. I think the gameplay. I hope stage 2, if we get to it, which looks unlikely because I'm on my last life. I hope stage 2 is quite a bit different because I think the playability of this might be a bit short. It might get boring quite fast. But as I say, it's not a terrible game. It's just not sensational. It's all right. It's acceptable. I think some people will love it. Some people will hate it. If you had it as a kid and played it a lot, you probably have quite a soft spot for this. But once you get used to the handling of the car, because it is very, very slippery, although hopefully I'm making it look a little bit easy. That's always a cue for me to get killed. Hopefully I'll make it look easier than it really is, but it is very slippery, these controls. Right, let's hold back this time and blow this thing up and just weave round the bombs he's dropping. That was close. That was close again. Right, I don't know where he went. We might have killed him, we might not have done. Right, another one. Hope this isn't it. Right, weave round there. Ooh, that was close again. Right, is there going to be another one? Yes. Right, 3. Perhaps this is the end. Let's get past these 2 bomb things. Right, must be near the end now. 3. We're going to complete the more difficult mission, are we not? Floor it, 180 MPH. Level completed, hurrah! There we go. Thank God for that. I managed to complete a level, but we've only got 1 life left. Hopefully level 2 isn't too moody, too dangerous. Right, we've got this bloke, federal officer and kidnapped official. What's most serious? We'll go for the easy one, I think. He's dressed quite well and he's wearing a hat, and I've always got a soft spot for people that wear hats. Unless they look stupid. You've got to look cool. Right, that's fuel. What we got left in money? I don't know what to buy here. Yeah, see, the slot's filled by that other thing. I need to sell that. Or maybe... I don't know what to buy. It's like Christmas all over again. What can I buy? I haven't got a clue. Leave the city. Right, let's go. 1 life left. Oh, it is a bit different. It's the desert again, but it seems lighter on in the day. How long am I going to survive this? Go up the gears. Here we go. Get out of the way, motor. I didn't last very long there, did I? That was, what, about 10 seconds. It's game over. It's game over, boy. So, yes, what can we say about this game? Overlander, it's okay, isn't it? It's okay-ish. I'd asked for a different Christmas present back in the day, but yeah, it's not disastrous. I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Overlander, published by Elite in 1989. Thanks for watching that one as always. I always love hearing your thoughts about the games, or similar ones, better or worse. So if you got them, any thoughts, don't hold back. Please put them below and quite often I will answer you. So yep, thanks for watching that again. And till next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.